still like and love each other. So a lot of people I meet, they say, I just want my friend.
My name is JODI HARMAN, and I am the Forever Girlfriend. I help women stay happily married or in love with their significant other. My husband and I have actually been, as the time of this filming, we've been married for 29 years. And a lot of people think, wow, that's a really long time. But we still actually like and love each other. And a lot of people are in a relationship and they kind of love each other, but they don't really necessarily like each other. So, you know, perhaps they're living together and just maybe more like roommates instead of lovers that they should be. And you know, many years ago, my husband and I had a hard time getting along, and we didn't really like each other, and we actually kind of said the D word, divorce. And that was actually me who said divorce. And you know, it was kind of a big wake-up call, and he wasn't really expecting it. There were some things that happened that really upset me in our marriage, and he had apologized over and over again and just said, I'm sorry, and was a true romantic and tried his best to help me love him again. And when I finally woke up and realized what the problem was, I found out it was me, not him. You know, I was looking at all of his faults and all the things that he was doing was just not working because it was my problem. And that's when I decided that I was the one that needed to change and change how I felt about my marriage and about myself, and just went kind of on a road of discovery to determine who I was inside of my marriage relationship. And that's when I discovered that I needed to be the girlfriend again and be nice. That was the biggest thing. As I discovered this for myself, I realized that there were so many other women who needed this. You know, I will be out with my girlfriends or you know, just meeting new people, and they tell me about their relationships, and I don't know how that happens, but people just open up to me and talk to me, and I'm finding that, you know, I'm not the only one that was having that problem in my relationship, and that, you know, we just felt like roommates instead of lovers, the people that we needed to be. And I just feel so empowered that the things that I can teach you to improve your communication so that you feel that deep, intimate communication with one another is what women really want, and they don't know how to ask for it, and they don't know how to get it. And all they need to do is ask their husband in the way that he'll hear it, and then they'll be able to have that communication that they need. So my book is called The Girlfriend Effect, and it's how to bring back intimacy, passion, and love into your relationship. And it's written for women, but men kind of like it. The last couple chapters are spiced up for the men. And it's all about kind of my self-discovery of how I went through my process to become the girlfriend again for my husband, and to, number one, find myself and allow myself to be in that relationship with him to find that true love. One of the gals came up to me and was telling me about her problems in her marriage and how unhappy she was. And I just started asking her questions. And so some of the questions that I will ask is that, you know, take 100% responsibility for how you're showing up in your marriage and what you have to bring to the marriage or the relationship. And then what can you do to change it? And oftentimes, you know, in the counseling world or in relationship coaching, you know, people say that it takes two to make a relationship work. And I found that one person can make a huge, significant difference in what's going on in your relationship. So it doesn't take two to start, but it does take one to make a difference. I really want to see every woman. I'm surprised at how many women don't feel love and connection to their significant other. And I think that if we could do that, there would be so many more, there would just be more happiness, you know, in relationships. There would be less divorce. My goal is to lessen the numbers of divorces or even relationships ending. And it's possible to do that. I mean, after years of, you know, in my own relationship, feeling like neglected and frustrated and wanting to give up, you can fall back in love again just following these simple techniques that I teach you. Ultimately, success in my brand would be to, number one, see the divorce rate drop, and number two, just to see people happy in their marriages. Like, when was the last time you touched or caressed each other? When was the last time? I'm finding that a lot of people don't have sex that they need to have in their marriages, in their relationships, and you know, that gets pushed to the wayside, and I would like to see that increase. So many more people can be happy in love if they just tried a little bit harder. I'm JODI HARMAN, and I'm the Forever Girlfriend, and this is my brand.